there, I'm Jean Ginsberg, and I'm here with Stephen Rosenberg, and I am really excited. I just moved to Southern California, so for our audiences who are not familiar, I've been living in Denver for the last 7 years, but now I'm in California, and behind me is a pretty awesome view, and it's not a green screen, so I'm really excited to be here. And I wanted to see how you're doing, Stephen. What's been going on?
I'm doing amazing. It's a beautiful background, by the way. I'm really glad that you've gotten through your move. I also recently moved to Austin, Texas. I don't have as cool of a background as Jean does today, but I'm obviously going to have to there.
You're going to get there.
It's amazing on the other side. It's just this side, not so much.
Cool. Well, we wanted to talk to you today, to our audiences, about online, offline, and specifically about offline events. So how do you drive traffic to from online? So like, let's say you have an event and you want to promote it online first, and then how do you then promote it? And then how do you get people to this event offline? So very interesting dynamic between these two things.
Yeah, actually, if you don't mind, I'd like to take this one a little bit. I have a client that I'm working with that's kind of dealing with this situation. So to me, I'm thinking about it all in terms of getting people into your funnel. How do you get people into your funnel? And so this company is in the home business, remodeling, things of that nature. And so they're talking to me about their Facebook and all these other things that they're doing and how certain things fail. And I said, well, that's because you're not adding value first. And so what I essentially went through with them and what I want to go through with everybody here is how to get people involved in your funnel. And I have kind of 4 steps that I think are really important and that will work really effectively to get people, especially when you have a online as well as an in-person dynamic. So when you're dealing with homes, like you're going to meet somebody. It's not going to be purely transacted over the internet. Sure. But you want to get people into your funnel first. So I think adding value. I said, no more sales pitch posts on Twitter and Facebook. Stop trying to sell people stuff. Add value. How do I build XYZ? How do I do this? This is how you do this. This is how you do this, so that people are starting to come there. Then host an event. Invite people for a free event that you're hosting. And it shouldn't be because they said they tried this and they said, well, we were trying to get people to sign up for this thing. And I said, well, that's why it failed, is because you're trying to get people to sign up and spend money. Invite people, same type of event, have some food, have some drinks, and show them how to build a birdhouse, or how to tile their bathroom, or how to, do some kind of project with them. So, for free, right? Then you get the chance to get them in person. You're not trying to sell them anything, but you're building a relationship. You're getting them into your funnel, right? If you think it's appropriate, exchange business cards or do something like that. And then after the event, make sure that you follow up with an email, with a phone call, something like that. And then after that comes your call to action. So you're having all of these touch tone standpoints with them before you're actually asking for anything. And the reason I know this is going to be most effective for the majority of people is because doing something for free like that, inviting them into your house or your business, providing them with free food and drinks, and then taking your time to show them how to do something of value, whether it's building a birdhouse or doing something like that, they're going to be subconsciously guilted into wanting to spend money with you.
It's totally true. I mean, this is what we do, and this is what I do with our agency. I mean, and that's what I think a lot of people do, is like, you have to bring in people first and provide value first. Like, don't ask them for a sale. Like, the one example I always use is like, let's say you're at a party and you're just like talking to people, and you're not gonna start, you find someone new and you start talking to them and you're like, hey, how's it going? I'm Jean, and you're not gonna like go right into like, hey, do you want to buy my digital marketing services because I'm awesome and I'm great? Like, no, like you're gonna talk about just current events. You're going to talk about the news. You're going to talk about like a movie you saw recently. You're just going to get to know the person first. And then over time, they might be like, oh, you do digital marketing. Oh, I have a business too. And maybe I need some digital marketing help. Like And that's how it works in like online too. People like seem to think that like online offline is like there's a big difference. It's like no, it's the same thing. Like you're not gonna go in with a sales pitch online first right away. You're going to nurture that person. You're gonna get to know them a little bit better, and then maybe if it's appropriate down the line, you're gonna be like, hey, buy this product of mine.
If you're legitimate,
well, of course.
Though.
I mean,
but
yes.
if you're a scammer, it's not.
Yeah.
None of this information is relevant.
Yeah, of course. Like, so just a lot of times, like businesses think like push the product. It's like no, you want to get them to know you first. Like you want your customer to get to know what you're all about, what your mission is, what your business is all about, like what your products are all about, and then they might buy from you. It's just like everybody's so impatient to like make the sale right away. And it's like not making the sale like sometimes makes it seem like this product is not good or something. No, that's not the case at all. Your product can be fantastic. It's just like it takes some time for people to get to know you. That's all it is. That's how it is, and that's how humans are.
Yeah, but again, for a while, it's been the other way around because they were like, we spent a bunch of money on advertising through TV. And it used to work for us, and now it doesn't. And, like, they're baffled. And I'm like, well, it's very clear. It's because TVs used to have control in a bigger sense of, you'd watch a TV show program. But now, and the commercials would come on, you're not going to get up and change the channel. Now, everybody TiVos it or DVRs it or whatever people call it, where you record it so that you can fast forward through the commercials, or you're going to immediately pick up your cell phone and you're going to do something else while that commercial is on. And so, like, people are just constantly trying to run away from you trying to shove something down their throat. And so instead, I think you have to reverse engineer it and, like, sort of drift them into you, but not be too forceful. And that's why it used to work, but it doesn't work that way anymore.
Totally agreed, yeah. Yeah, it's just, I think things have changed, especially, like, now that online has, of course, been like a huge part of our life in the last 20 years. And maybe in the beginning it might have been like, yeah, you can run a banner ad and people will buy your thing like 24/7. It's people have become desensitized to the way online marketing has been for the last 10-15 years, and so now it's much more of a nurture play versus just like buy my product. But I mean, with everything you want to add value first. Like you don't want to just ask for the sale right away. You want to add value. Yeah.
So I'd love to hear from our audience, what kind of value have you added to a client? Has it worked? I'd love to hear success stories or failure stories or a problem for us to solve on the next episode. That would be very interesting. Yeah. Like, for example, I'm excited to share this. I started doing a jiu-jitsu class.
That's awesome. I didn't know that. You didn't tell me, Steven.
I just did it yesterday for the first time ever. And so I think I'm going to join this gym, and it's really interesting. But this guy opened up this dojo, and I can tell he's not like super social media savvy or anything. And so I'm like thinking of ways that I can like help him. How do you tell? Because there's a lot of jiu-jitsu places around Austin. How do I know that this is the best one? Well, like, unless you're going to drive to all of them, which no one would, you're going to go on Google, you're going to look it up and things like that. But I just think it's interesting looking at some different business models, and I'm really pumped about getting into this jiu-jitsu thing. I got my ass kicked last night, and it was great.
Want to hear all about it. I'm sure our audiences want to hear all about it too. So every time we do a video, or you're gonna have to keep us updated and let us know how things are going with jiu-jitsu.
For sure. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks so much.
All right,
Steven. It was great to hear your experiences with online, offline, and events because. A lot of times, not everything is going to be online, right? Like we talk, of course, about digital here all the time, but like part of it is you're gonna have offline events, you're gonna have offline, products or whatnot that you can't just like sell online. So yeah, it's good to hear about how both interact with each other. So thank you very much.
Thanks for watching our VCast.
Yeah, great. Everybody have a great rest of the day.
See you guys.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you'll continue to get involved and join us as we help you find success in your entrepreneurial journey. Please follow, like, and share with others who will find this beneficial. We'll see you on the next episode of Marketing Success in Under 10 Minutes with Stephen and Jean.